Hellion is quite a unique title for a film. Can you tell us what it means?
It's a Hellraiser. It's like a kind of youth gone wild. I was a big fan of Lord of the Flies growing up. It's
Yes.
one of my favorite books, and then the early 1963 version of it is like one of my favorite films. So yeah, I've always had an affection for good kids doing bad things and kind of figuring out why.
There are some hard-hitting themes you deal with. What drew you to this particular story?
Originally, it started as a short film. So my Uncle Frank, when we were, all through my childhood, would tell this story of how he and my uncles set fire to my grandfather's Jeep when they were little. They were terrors. They were Hellraisers themselves. So that story always stuck with me, and I made a short film, like a 6-minute short, kind of loosely based off of that. And I loved the world of this single sort of blue-collar dad and dealing with these unruly boys. And I just wanted to live in their world a lot longer than just 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So I started going down to Southeast Texas and exploring that area and got really inspired by place. I would sit and talk to refinery workers or sit and listen in barber shops. I would go meet with Child Protective Services.
Wow.
And yeah, just really kind of explore the world.
It's great to see Aaron Paul in such a different role. But what were you looking for when casting the main members of the family?
Good hearts in this particular situation where they're dealing with such grief, and he's such a wrecked, damaged human. And what I love about Aaron is that I hadn't seen him, like you said, do a role like this before, and knowing that he's such a wonderful human being and he's just such a likable guy, bringing him into this character that is making really unlikable choices and really poor choices, you still sympathize with him.
So what are the main values people will take away from the film?
The value of family and how much sometimes we can take for granted our family. It made me reflect a lot on my own parents and the struggles that they had. And, you know, when you're a kid, you think that they can do no wrong and that they're godlike and that they, you know, you don't understand what they're going through and the mistakes that they've made along the way and struggling just to be a good parent.
So your film's up here for an audience award here at the festival. What makes this award so special?
I mean, that means the world as a filmmaker. I mean, that's why, you know, we tell stories and we hope that it connects across, you know, across continents, across class, across gender. You just hope that you make something really honest that strikes a chord with people.